Do you know one of the main reasons why I love podcasting is how easily consumable it is for the person listening? Yep, they're literally in your ears listening to your voice so that they understand what you say, how you say it when they're on the go. They can listen to podcasts at the gym. They can listen to podcasts in their car. I love the fact that they can see an interest of theirs and they can turn it on and listen to it. It's fantastic. After many years of producing a lot of shows, I've seen the success that all of my clients have received in regards to monetization, in regards to getting new leads, getting on top of the charts. It's so exciting to see them launch into that top of the chart so they can be found by a new audience. And that's exactly what I want for you. So in this mastermind, I'm going to walk you through the entire process, but I'm going one step further. It's a done for you mastermind. Well, what does that mean? It means that I'm going to do part of it for you. I'm going to get your show ready. I'm going to get your artwork ready. I'm going to produce your first few shows. I'm going to make sure that all of those moving pieces are all taken care of for you. So all you need to focus on is getting your voice on the air. Want to see all of the different aspects that this mastermind is going to cover? Check out all of these options below. You know what? Ready to go? Let's talk. Click the button to book a call, and I look forward to seeing what you're going to put out on the air. When you have your show idea, the best place to start is planning your show. And that is all the little things that you need to goes into your show. And that is the first module that we're going to focus on. But you don't only have me, you have all of the other mastermind students as well to focus on. Is your artwork, what does that look like? What's the name of your show going to be? What's the production plan? What are the episodes that you're going to start with? What is the format of your show? How long is your show going to be? There's lots of things to put into place in your plan before we kick off you getting behind the mic and start recording. So that's exactly where we're going to start in getting you started with your plan. Want to see some other aspects of the mastermind that we're going to be covering? Check out these. Ready to go? Let's book a call so we can get your show on the air. Can you imagine having any guest from around the world come on your show? That's exactly what we're going to be teaching you in the second part of this mastermind. You're going to learn how to hone in on your interview skills, how to guide the conversation, how to ensure that you as the host are the star of that conversation, but you're also highlighting the great information that your guest is going to be bringing you. You know what? Some guests can really go off center and really have their own agenda and make it a sales conversation. You know what? You're going to learn how to make sure that it brings it back to the topic. You're focusing on value that they're giving to your audience. Remember, it's your show. So we're going to go through all of that so that you're ready to interview anybody all over the world. Want to see what else we're going to be covering in this mastermind? Check these out. But if you're ready to go, book that call, and I look forward to seeing you get your show on the air. Hello. What do I say? How do I say it? Do I act like I'm on a video? What does that look like? Speaking on a podcast is probably the most underrated skill that people focus on. They think, okay, well, just grab a mic, right? And start talking. But you know what? When you talk to somebody in an open area, it's not just, hey, what's going on? You need to make sure that you're using your voice properly. What does that look like? Camera ready. I know that sounds odd when it comes to audio only, but presenting yourself properly and ensuring that the conversation flows with your audience is really crucial to the success of your show. And that is why my business partner, Faye Chappell, being the speaking guru and expert that she is going to join us for this module so that she can teach you some of the basics when it comes to speaking so that your show can be the success that you want it to be. Ready to check out other aspects of the mastermind? Check these out. And if you're ready to go, let's book that call so that we can find out what your show is going to be about and get it on the air. Headphones and mics. Oh my, which one do you use? What's the best? Do I wear headphones when I'm recording a podcast? Do I have to use a mic? Can I just use my phone? What is all the equipment about? Now that you've planned your show, in this module, we're all talking about recording. So we've got the plan, you're ready to go, you've got those speaking skills, you've got those interview skills, we're ready to go with your plan, you know what you're going to say. What equipment do you use? And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in the equipment module and the recording module of the mastermind. So if you're ready to go, I would love to book a call and talk about your show and how to get it on the air. Want to learn about some other modules that are going to be in the mastermind? Check these out. Post-production. That is one of probably the scariest part of doing a podcast, is everyone gets really intimidated by the editing and what you need to do and how you need to do it. That's okay. I've got you covered. Remember, this is a done for you podcast. So I'm going to get everything ready to get your show on the air, produce your first few episodes, get your intro and outro done, your artwork, and get all the directories set up so that you don't have to worry about the tech and sitting behind your computer. That's my job. So you can focus on getting those guests, recording that great content, ensuring that your social media and your marketing is all on point for your show. But that's what we're going to be focusing on this module, is in regards to that post-production, so that you can continue having the success of your show. I've got you covered when it comes to the tech, so no worries. And if you want to learn more and other parts of the mastermind that we're going to be covering, check these out. Otherwise, ready to go? Let's book that call so we can get your show on the air. Hosting, directories, RSS feeds. That's what the next module is all about in this mastermind. And again, I've got you covered, right? We want to make sure that your show is everywhere that it needs to be, whether it's on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, what are the other ones? iHeartRadio, Amazon, all the big ones. Google Play, can't forget about those Android lovers, right? We're going to make sure that your show is everywhere. But remember, because this is a done for you mastermind, I'm going to do all of that for you. So you don't have to worry about all those directories. I'm going to get your account set up and make sure that it is hosted in the right way so that it gets on all the directories. And then you can worry about focusing on recording that great content, planning those shows, and getting it out there. So when it comes to hosting and directories, although I'm going to walk you through this module, this is the one that I'm going to make sure is all done for you. Want to learn more about what's going on in the mastermind and other modules? Great. And if you're ready to go, I would love to book a call with you to talk about how we can get your show on the air. Just imagine your show is launched and anyone across the world can listen to it. It is literally my favorite part of being a podcast producer. I get to see it live out there in the world. I see your show climbing the charts. I love this part. Launching your show, getting it out there is so much fun for me. I get just as excited as the podcast host does. And that is why this is my thing, right? This is what I know works, is getting your show in top of the charts. Why is that important? Because when you launch into the top of the charts, more people find out about your show, and then they can listen to your intro, and then they can listen to your show, and then they can listen to your outro and get that call to action and check you out so that you can monetize your show. If they don't know you exist, they probably can't listen to your show. That is why launching into the top charts is so important. I have the perfect strategy for you in this module. Want to see what else we're going to be covering in the mastermind? Check it out. But if you're ready to book a call, I would love to jump on a call with you so that I can find out what your idea is to get your show on the air. Okay, it's great that your show is on the air and that you've launched it, but it's not time to just sit back, relax, and let things happen. Nope, we need to keep the momentum going. We need to ensure the success of your show ongoing, not just at the launch. And that is what we're going to be talking about in this last module in regards to keeping the momentum going, how you can keep that plan going, what you can do to keep that consistency after you launch so that your show is a continued success, continues to bring in leads, and you continue to monetize the content that you're producing for your show. So if you are ready to jump on a call and talk about your show, I would love to hear more from you and find out how I can help you get your show on the air. And who doesn't like bonuses? In this particular mastermind, we have a few bonuses for you. Like I said, I'm a podcast producer, and this is a done for you mastermind, which means that I'm going to make sure your artwork gets done. I'm going to produce the first few episodes of your show. I'm going to be right alongside of you, walking you through step by step in regards to the launch. I'm going to make sure your intro and your outro is ready. I'm going to do the music for your show. I'm going to make sure it's listed on all the directories. We have you covered. And you also get live coaching for a year. So when you sign up for this mastermind, you also are part of Mastermind City and all of the other masterminds that we offer. And weekly, we are doing live coaching for all of the people who are part of our masterminds. Hot seats, live coaching, Q&A every week for an entire year. So that is one of the bonuses that you get so that we can keep the momentum going, keep your podcast being successful. So if you are ready to go, book that call below so that we can chat about your show to get it on the air and finally have you as a podcaster.